blue.
You took only 3, right? The van's windows will be tinted. No one will even be able to look at you.
She's gonna love this place, I'm telling you. You made the right choice. So there's your air, and there's your light. Okay.
Hey, you in front, your turn. What's wrong with you?
She's my daughter. She's in the back there.
Damn, I thought I had issues.
Shut up! Get down! Get down!
Mom? It's only like 5 or 6 miles away. I can go get help. Forget about the destination. I only think about steps.
2 males, 2 females. I need to know about the girl.
She said agoraphobia.
Going back to the van.
No loose ends, right?
You have a bike?
Take you anywhere you gotta go. It's okay, miss. The sky's our friend. What's going on here?
Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews, movie reviews from a regular dude. Okay, I'm going to do a movie today that I just got through watching on Netflix. It's entitled Big Sky. It's a 2015 American drama thriller. It's directed by Jorge Miquel Grau. It stars Bella Thorne, Kyra Sedgwick, Frank Grillo, and this movie, I'm going to try and put this into my own words instead of reading the synopsis. I just got through watching it, so I should be able to do fine with that. The movie opens up with Kyra Sedgwick trying to get her daughter, who's an agoraphobic. She can't leave the house, but she wants to take her to a treatment center. So they get in a van with some other people going to this treatment center out in the middle of the desert. One of the people in the van is a girl who's a kleptomaniac. There's a guy who he was a pro golfer, but he's has anorexia. And then there's another guy, and I never really got what his problem was. But you also have the driver, and then Kyra Sedgwick plays the part of Bella Thorne's mother. She goes with to help give her daughter support so that she can handle it a lot easier. They put the daughter, played by Bella Thorne, in the back of the van in kind of like a little box so that she can be isolated from everyone else, and it will make it easier for her because she's agoraphobic. When they get out in the middle of the desert, these masked gunmen appear, and they shoot up everybody in the van. And they kidnap the girl who's the kleptomaniac, mistakenly. Their main target is supposed to be Bella Thorne. Okay, I'm not going to tell too much more about this movie, but basically, the part played by Bella Thorne, she has to basically get over her agoraphobia because everybody in the van's been shot and killed except her mother and the girl who's a kleptomaniac. And her mother's been shot, but she's not dead. So she has to get over her agoraphobia so she can go get help for her mother. Okay, this movie, I really liked it. I liked it quite a bit, actually. It's called Big Sky. I haven't heard of this movie before, and I've never heard any reviews on it or anything. Frank Grillo was awesome in it. Kira Sedgwick was good. Bella Thorne was really good. I highly recommend this movie. Out of a 1 to 10 score, I give it an 8 because I was in suspense through the whole thing. It's my type of movie. It's not really too much horror, but there's some horror aspects in it. Like I said, it's very suspenseful. And yeah, you should watch this movie. It's on Netflix streaming right now. And at the end of this video, I'm going to recommend a couple of podcasts that you should be listening to. So stay tuned for that. And I will see you next time. Everybody, I'm back. And I've got 2 podcast recommendations for you today. My first one I'm going to give to you is called The Horror Returns. All things horror and everything else. It's hosted by Lance, Brian, and Philip. They also have a Facebook group that you should join called The Horror Returns. This is a really, really good podcast, especially if you like horror movies. They're really funny guys. They're fun to listen to. They have good rapport with each other. They don't argue too much about the movies that they watch. They all have their own opinions and everything, but they respect each other's opinions. I really enjoy this podcast. It's a really good podcast to listen to, and I think you should check it out. It's called The Horror Returns. They also have a Facebook group. Like I said, you should join their Facebook group, hosted by Lance, Brian, and Philip. Okay, now the next podcast I'm going to recommend that you listen to is an awesome podcast out of Britain, and it's called the Channel 13 Cult. It's a movie and TV show podcast that reviews cult movies and TV shows from all decades, comics, novels, and the odd video game here and there. Tune in to Channel 13 and join the cult. Okay, this is hosted by Mikey Tromatrash, and he has a couple different hosts. Unfortunately, I can't remember the one's name, but there's another one that's on there every once in a while named RJ. They're really fun to listen to. It's a great podcast. And they really get into nostalgia and stuff like that. It's a lot of older stuff and TV shows. It's really fun to listen to. Check out the Channel 13 Cult. They also have a Facebook group on Facebook. Just look up the Channel 13 Cult groups, and I'm sure you can find it. And that's all for today. So have a good day. See you next time.